Back. Another impromptu stream. I'm probably just gonna play this tournament, and that will be all. It's my daily dose of chess, which is longer than 1 minute. Just sticking with London system. My go-to opening for white. This is usually a fun line. White targets b7, black plays queen b6. We end up trading queens. White gets some a-file at some point. Let's play knight f3. Seems like this guy knows what he's doing, playing very quickly. But as far as I can tell, the position is very pleasant for white. Idea of knight a5. Ooh, bishop to e8, good move. Let's play knight a5 anyway. We'll trade. And then I'm going to try and get a rook to the b file somehow. But he wants to play e5. Play king d2. Then knight e4 check. But white has a bishop pair, so it can't be that bad. If play bishop g3, but then still e5. Bishop g3, e5. Maybe f3, restricting the knight, then king d2. Let's do that. Or do I want to play bishop h2? Probably bishop h2, so it doesn't get hit in certain lines. I should be live. I literally started the stream right when the tournament started, so I haven't had a chance to check if this is actually working. Hopefully it is. I'll play f3. If anyone's watching right now, I do have the chat open. Let me know if the audio is okay. I've added some kind of audio filter, which is supposed to reduce background noise, but I hope it didn't mute the whole thing. You probably check that. Let's play king d2. So he wants to put the knight on b5, perhaps. Let's play bishop d3. This is going to be a long grind. Does bishop f5 do anything? Bishop f5. We could trade. I don't think it does anything. Let's play rook a1. My rook belongs on a4, or maybe even b4. So he'll probably dominate the e-file, but there's no penetration square. e2's covered, which is important. He's not playing rook e8. Let's trade a pair of rooks. At some point I might want to take on b5. Because whatever he takes back with, then I'll have some pawn break, potential pawn break. Maybe right now, take. Let's do it. Objectively, it's probably equal, but maybe white can push for something. Knight b8 might be a good move. If he plays knight b8, I might just take it. Now he can't play knight b8. His knight doesn't really have a great place apart from c6 in this position. Let's play bishop here for h4. Okay, let me make sure the audio is working. No one's in the chat. So can I be heard? Okay, let me make sure the audio is working. Okay, it is working. Sweet. Good to know. So he wants to play knight g6. Let's play h4. We'll trade. Or if we don't trade, I'll trade. We're going to trade at some point. And the h file will open. I could play h5. Now let's take and play rook h1. So yeah, relatively equal, but I'm going to try and put as much pressure as possible and either get him low on time or provoke some kind of blunder. Throw in this check. Oh, knight c6 is coming though. That's going to be annoying. Okay, change of plans. King c3, rook e1. I have to defend. Maybe g4 at some point. I think white's just stuck. Like what to do? I can play rook. Well, I could play rook h2. We'll play king g6. We repeat, but I don't want to repeat. I could play f4. f4 is very risky. This is rook e4 in the end. Rook h6 check, king g7. It's probably not worth it. Let's move back. I have a trick though. Let's see if he falls into it. Please take the bishop. He didn't take the bishop. He probably didn't realize he could take. I think the only way I'm going to win this is time. Or f4. Trade everything. Put my bishop on d2 to defend b4 and then want my king somewhere more useful. I have to take. It's not fun. Oh, I hung a pawn. No. It's over pushing this. I think it's still... Oh, it's not still drawn. He's winning. But can I trick him? My gosh, he's winning all the pawns. This is really bad. I need some miracle. Let's do that. My bishop is so restricted. Knight c2, please. No, okay. That was really bad. I overpushed. I had to accept a draw. I played f4, which maybe not the losing move, but not a good move, given his knight is so dominant. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Not even in the top 100 for one loss. That was a long game too. I'm gonna try and recover from that. And let's berserk this game. We'll try London one more time. Good thing the leader only has 6 points, so still time to catch up. Knight c6 is usually not a great move, but it's playable. I've never seen the chat so empty, though. Like, no one's communicating. But, okay, whatever. Gives me more time to focus. Let's play c5. We'll trade. White's not really a lot better here, actually. But it's a type of position that hopefully I can outplay him. I'll go for this e4 break. Just expand. Probably defend the c pawn. Yeah, this is very nice position. Just complete control over the center. The question is how to proceed. Probably f4. Attempting to somehow trap the bishop. f5 might actually be a threat because after take, I'm attacking e7 as well. Also threatening to trap the rook with bishop a8. Or bishop f3 attacking a8. So like, all his pieces are potentially a target in this position. F5 probably a good move. E5 looks tempting, but probably... Oh, E5 loses a queen. Let's not play E5. Let's play bishop F3. B4 is kind of annoying. Let's play A3. This position takes work. I thought my center was really nice, but it takes more than a nice center to win a game. So the next several moves are probably just going to be like improving moves, like king h1, king belongs in the corner. If he plays b4, then it gives me something to play against. Would weaken c4. Uh-oh. I just got a message. You mentioned something. You mentioned the chat was silent. So is the chat actually working? Because it's usually never this silent. But people are communicating. What? What is going on? Do I have the wrong chat open? Or did I ban myself somehow? Okay, let's focus on this game, and then I'll try and figure out what's going on with the chat. Or I'll just figure it out during this game. Oh, so now I see the chat. But why is the chat not working on the other page? Huh. Refresh. Chat. Okay, so the way I'm going to try and win this position is some kind of kingside attack. Like rook g1. Oh, so now I see the chat. So Axe Villager is here. Sir Grumpy Bear. Somehow refreshing actually worked. What do I want to do? I want to play fast, that's true. Actually, the H file is the line in which I should attack. So like rook h1, bishop e4. I don't want to trade off the light squared bishops. Maybe I should have traded off light squared bishops because now I can't access h1. But it's still okay. Maybe it's not okay, but I'm gonna try. He's playing well though, but maybe not anymore. Oh no, he has a move, but please don't play it. Please don't play it. Yes, he didn't play rook takes c3. That's also a good move though. This is bad. But I can take on g6. 14 seconds left. Still a scary position. I think rook b3 or rook c3 is coming. I just want to trade queens. Okay, thank you. That was a good move. I'm sacking my bishop. The 3 pawns are annoying. Now the goal is to flag him. Oh no, the goal is not to hang a rook. Well, that was nice. Such a messy game. Okay, pretty sure I can win this. That was such a low quality game, especially towards the end there. He had well, he had rook to c3 in this position, just winning queen. Bishop c3 also looked strong at first, but gave me play, and then somehow, like, this is just much better for white, but with the time situation, rook f3 was a good move. I didn't want him to start checking me. Okay, let's not look at that anymore. Let's go back. So I do get the Berserk points. I moved from out of the top 100 to number 33. The Laughing Prophet. Go, 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 kill them. Okay, that's nice. Ex-Villager, as far as I can see. Okay, audio's good. Great. Okay. 36 minutes. Pretty bad start to the tournament. I'm going to Berserk the rest of the games. Going for the win. Let's play a Spanish if he plays knight c6. Haven't played a Spanish in a while. Bishop c5. This is one of the reasons I don't play Spanish. It's because black has so many different lines. It's hard to know them all. I'm just going to play... I'm going to try and play normal moves. Bring the knight to g3, put the pawn on c3. Bishop will go to e3 most likely. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is called the Mitkov variation, like this early queen f6. Named after a pretty strong player from Illinois, Nikola Mitkov, who I just saw a few days ago. Let's play c3. Just going with the typical Spanish plans. Let's play king h2, just extra safe. Bishop will go to e3 very soon. Like, knight on f4 is sometimes an annoying attacking piece, but if I can just ignore it and play around it, that's the ultimate goal. g5, so ambitious. I mean, black's doing all the typical like attacking moves, but he might regret it later. Let's play d4. The bishop most likely dropping back to c2. Queen g7. I could take on f4, knight h5, and I think that's winning a pawn. He could play queen h8 and keep the attack on d4, or not. Queen h8 was maybe the best try. But knight d5. Okay, this is looking good. Yeah, that's the thing, like with these positions, if black goes for the early attack, sometimes white just has to weather the storm, and then something like this will happen where black just runs out of fuel. Wow, so many fans. The Laughing Prophet, Daniel Moreno, thanks for the support. Oh, he wants to checkmate me on g2, maybe? Let's play rook ce1. At some point I want to play knight h4, knight g6, if he allows me. I am back in the US. I've actually been back in the US since February 1st. So, whoa, he's asking for knight g6. He can't stop it. I could pre-move it, probably be okay. Unless he plays knight e5. No, okay. Okay, So 2 wins in a row. That game was probably the cleanest game that I've played. So yeah, that's why I'm streaming at a more normal time. It's like about 2:30 Central Time. So I'll be back in the US for at least a month or two. Debating whether to go to the Bangkok Open. I think that's in April, but we'll see. Okay, let's Berserk again. Still not within distance of the leader. Let's play e5 this game. Usually if I'm going for a quick win, I'll play e5. Go for some Marshall, something, if he allows it. So if he plays c3, I would play d5, that's a Marshall. a4 is an anti-Marshall, but sometimes can still make it happen. d5, take, 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 take. Probably not. Let's play bishop b7. Now maybe d5 makes some sense, because my bishop on b7 protects and helps attack in some positions. He doesn't take the pawn. So this should be okay for black. But what to do? Bishop c5. Now if he takes. If he takes, then I'm attacking c3, so he can't, he doesn't have time to win e5. P fix, IX, I've been kind of around the world. In the last 3 weeks, I've been in Thailand, Singapore, London, New York City, and now back in Chicago. So a lot of traveling. It's tiring. So now this is a very positional game where we have basically identical structure. But I like black's position more just because my bishop is active and his bishop is passive. And maybe I can, I don't know, build up pressure somehow. Like e4 is a target. Like he would love to somehow move his knight somewhere and play f3, but don't think he has time. How long you've been streaming for? Today I've only been streaming for like half hour. My lifetime I've been streaming since like October, I want to say. October, November. Let's play g6, restrict this knight. Maybe h5 next. Oh, he wants to fight for the file, because if I take, he takes with king. Makes sense. Oh, but then I can take on a4. Oh no, the bishop defends. I can play bishop c6. Just not seeing things correctly today. Mind is working slower than normal. Now I can win a4, I think. Okay, up a pawn. Outside passer. Life is good. I still have to work to win this. Less than a minute. And knights can be tricky. Simplifications are probably good. King activity is also good. So the plan is to at some point use my a-pawn as a decoy. Also to move quickly. It's an interesting move. Let's play this. Now he's constantly tied down to e4. And I think I'll just start pushing my a-pawn. Should have enough time to win this, but you never know. Okay, now I'm just trying to checkmate him somehow. Let's do that. I have to get my knight to c2. Let's take a pawn. He's going to try and check me somehow. What's going on here? I think black's just winning, but it's tricky. He has knight b5. No. Seven seconds. I'm drawing this, I guess. Wait, I have to sack my pawn? What is this? I guess he's playing for a win. But if he plays for a win, maybe I could win. That was weird. So if I flagged, I would have lost because I have the pawn. And I guess checkmates are possible. Okay, there is no excuse for not winning that. But it was tricky. Like, how do I get my knight to c2 quickly enough? Oh, maybe king a3. And then get my knight to b3. But then he has knight e5. I can't draw arrows. So king a3, knight e5. Oh man, I have knight d2. Just stopping knight c4 and threatening knight b3. RIP. Yeah. Okay. So my goal before this tournament was to break 2400. But now I guess it's to stay above 2300 given my performance. Let's berserk again. Any chance for me to come back and finish in first? Probably not. I still have less than 10 points. Ouch. Chess is tough. So I'm going to try and be more aggressive than normal. And hopefully get some quick attack. And go for this knight h5, knight f4. Combine that with like bishop g4. Oh, he has knight take e5 though. Okay, we'll start slowly. I guess I could play knight f4 right away. Or even some like knight g4. Okay, I'll go for d5. Oh, I don't want to lose a pawn. Stinger87, thanks for following. I haven't really been looking at the follows, but I do appreciate all the followers. Okay, going for knight f4. I have some funny idea of playing a5, rook a6, knight h5, rook g6. But it's probably just a fantasy. Probably the better and quicker idea is to play knight h5, queen g5. Then I have like 3 minor pieces and my queen doing some nice attacking. I want to play f5 at some point, but it does block the bishop. It makes his bishop slightly more annoying. Start with this. Am I threatening knight take f2? Knight take f2. I'm just going to do it without calculating, because it looks fun. Probably unsound, but okay, if he takes with knight, I win on e3. If he takes with rook, I take on g3, take on h3. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm definitely not catching the leader. Ganesh. 957. So rook h2. Rook h2, knight g3. And my queen's trapped. Wow. That's not good. Okay, let's take on g4 first. Take here. So I'm down a piece. But I have pawns. So it's not at the end of the world. g5. f6. I have 4 connected pass pawns. h5's coming. Rook take f4 is also coming. Play. Very unclear. This d5's weak. Let's just defend. Yeah, he's playing well. I'm going to lose a bunch of pawns, but I'm going to try and keep it complicated enough to try and flag him. e4 was hanging. I still have 3 pass pawns, but they're hard to push forward. Well, maybe not anymore. f4 comes. This is why I like endgames. It's all about pushing pawns. Okay, very messy game. Somehow my attack didn't work. I sacrificed very unsoundly, got a lost position, but then I had pawns. Let's berserk again. Play e5. We'll do some reverse Grand Prix. If he lets me. The pots are fish. Thanks for following. We'll try and make it in. Oh, I'm already in the top 10. We'll try and make it to the top 5. So this is very similar to like just a standard Grand Prix, where the idea is Queen h5, f4, Bishop h3. All the standard attacking ideas. h3 makes life even more fun, I think. It's fun to attack when you're not down material. Knight h4, decent move. Let's play Queen h6. He has g5 here, which I kind of forgot about. But it still might be good for black. I don't know what's going on in this position. Bishop take h3, knight h4, queen g5, take on e7. Take. Yeah, I don't want to sack everything. Let's just take. I have a G file. I'm down material though. Thanks for the follow. The name disappeared. I think it was like No Oriental or something. Thank you. He wants to play rook g1. That's a good move. Let's just build up as much as possible. What to start with? Start with Queen h5. Sack everything. It might be mate if I sack everything, but it might not be. REU Disco, thanks for the follow. I actually don't know the idea with this knight f5 move. Maybe knight h6. Yeah, very unsound. Good move. Let's play rook b8. If I can't win over the board, I can try and flag him. So he's letting me take on h3. But I don't know if I want to take right now. Let's play rook g8 first. Like, white just seems really stuck. Like, this bishop can't move. The king's stuck. The rooks are both kind of stuck. So, that's the thing with having too many pieces. They just get stuck together. I can take on e2. Get some pawns. I didn't want to trade queens, but now I think I do. And black has not lost a single pawn. Hunger Kunstler, thanks for following. So I think the goal for this game is to not lose any pawns. just to keep everything. Let's take with bishop and c6. Yeah, I do have to play fast. Let's trade a pair of rooks. And my king will be on g7. You can't really break through that easily, at least. Okay, I didn't want to trade rooks, but his rook's probably more useful than mine. Oh no, I lost a pawn. No. Okay, this is bad. The 7 pawns to 5 pawns, so 2 pawns for the bishop. Okay. Still hope. e4 coming. It's easier to play for black, I think. It's again just about pushing pawns. Actually, now I'll leave my pawns there and hopefully make him think a bit more. Bring my king around. I'm just trying to flag him. I think it's... I don't know if it's winning for white or if it's drawn. But time's going to tell the story. I don't want to repeat the position. Okay. I feel dirty doing that, but okay, he should have won that game. So time is always a factor. So, I mean, I only have 1 loss this tournament. Did I draw a game too? I think I drew a game. Yeah. But the quality of play, I do apologize for playing so poorly. I'll berserk as well. Let's play e4. And we'll go with some perk, I guess. Modern. Play my secret prep. The early h4. And the whole idea with h4 is just to discourage black from castling kingside. But he might do so anyway. It's castle queenside. King b1. He also castles queenside. I play g3 to play bishop g2, bishop h3. Let's play d5. Now his bishop has less influence in the position. He wants to attack. It's interesting. Things got very passive for white very quickly. But I'm still alive. That was a good move. I'm just trying to keep his bishop closed. It would be terrible for me to take on f4 there. At some point, maybe g4. Scary attack. Let's play g4. The stream's getting a bit laggish. I'm sorry about that. Is it your internet connection or is it me? I can never tell. Hopefully it's not me. I actually like white's position now. Like the king is safe for the time being. I might be losing h4. But he might be losing h5. This might be the last game that like actually counts for the tournament. What to do? He wants to play rook c2. Let's play bishop d3. That was a good move. I'm up on time, I can relax, but not too much. He wants to play bishop d4. Let's play knight e2. Prophylaxis. We'll trade queens and flag him. I'm flagging too many people today. I apologize. I should try and win over the board, but what to do? Oh, maybe I'll win over the board. Or maybe he'll flag. Okay. Back to tournament. One more game, maybe. I could break into the top 3, but I would have to win in like less than 2 minutes. Okay, I hope the connection's okay. I have the green square in OBS, so I think that's a good sign. Hello, Nitrous Oxide. Long time no see, yeah. Well, the tournament is closed now. That's sad. 5th place. I probably deserved much lower, just based on the games. Yeah, we'll move on. One thing I'm trying to do every day, which I think I'll do right now, is just some like training tactics. Because I do have a tournament coming up next, or this coming weekend. And I want to make sure that I'm doing something beneficial for my chess. So what I'm going to do is minimize the chat and minimize all these other random windows. And just focus on the... Where is it? I don't have it open. Focus on some puzzles. I think what I'll do is I'll do 5 of these and then see where I go from there. So, and I will talk through kind of thought process, try and hold myself accountable. So, white's move. Is black up 2 pawns? Black is up 2 pawns. But f7 is hanging. I'm pretty sure, like, as I solve more problems, the rating, or the difficulty gets, what am I trying to say? As my rating goes higher, the problems get more difficult. So, this could be a difficult problem. I mean, queen take f7 and bishop take f7. Both are pretty forcing. But black just plays king h8. And then what? e5 is also hanging. We could play rook take e5, attacking the bishop. And then the bishop would probably need to be defended or moved somewhere. And then we take on f7. And then we have rook e8 check. So for example, like rook take e5. Let's say bishop b6. Then we have queen take f7. I was thinking if he plays king h8, there's rook e8. So he would probably play king h7. But it seems like the best line for white. Rook take e5. I think black can't counterattack in any way. So bishop b4 is a move, but then still queen take f7, then even c3 in the end. So rook take e5, bishop b6. Queen take f7, king h7. I don't see a clear win, but it looks good. So the bishop's going to b6 in that line. This is a type of position, I think, if this were like a game, you can start with rook take e5 and then think, depending on where black moves. So I'll start with rook take e5. Queen d7, really? So we can just take the queen and take on a5. Or I could take on f7 first. But taking on f7 first, king h8, and the bishop's hanging in the end. So we have to take on d7 and just win a piece. I'm curious about that line bishop b6. How do I move the pieces? Oh, bishop b6 there. Okay. Because I was calculating this and then this. Is there a win here? Oh, maybe there's rook e8. Ooh, rook e8. And then if take, we're threatening bishop to g8, and that's very hard to stop. And g6 runs into queen g8. Let's just check that with Stockfish. So queen d7, of course, a computer move. Okay, but bishop b6. What is going on? Bishop b6. Queen take f7, king h7. Oh, not rook e8. Rook e7. Why not rook e8? Rook take f2, really? Queen g8, king g6. Man, Stockfish is so good. This just looks almost winning for white, but I guess it's completely winning for black. Oh, because whatever checks on e6, there's rook f6 with the counter check. That's painful. And why is rook e7 so winning? Rook take f2? Oh, the queen defends. Uh-huh. I guess white's just threatening c3. Wow. Because this queen is tied down to g7. Okay, that problem would have been really difficult if black, or if the main move was bishop b6, and I had to find this whole line, like rook e7 and not rook e8. But okay, cool problem. We'll move on. So it seems like they are getting more difficult though. Knight c3. White's up a pawn. The knight's not defended though. So moves like knight take f3 are somewhat attractive. Also knight f5. Actually knight f5, bishop d2, bishop takes c3, bishop takes c3, knight e3. Looks like it wins material. So knight f5, white has knight d5. Knight f5, knight d5. What is going on? Ooh. So knight f5, knight d5. Black has a very nice move. Whoever's watching, if you want to find it, pause the stream. But the move is queen take d5. Pawn take d5. Knight take e3. And black will be up a bishop in the end. So let's do it. Cool. Upvote that. Turn off stockfish. Okay, so that was only 2 problems. Try 3 more. White to move. White's down a piece, but the king is on e8. Seems like there's a lot of candidate moves here. Like taking on g6, taking on e7, taking on c6. Queen c7. There's so many candidate moves. These positions are tough. Because there's so much to choose from, and you can like look at one move and then spend several minutes just calculating one move and then easily overlook another move. So I'm glancing over like all the candidate moves and trying to figure out if anything really pops out. I'm actually curious, can black castle in this position? I should probably look at the game. Did the king ever move? Okay, so black can castle either way, potentially. So that means a move like rook ce1 could be met with simply kingside castling. Or queenside castling. I mean, queen take g6. If the king moves to the d file, there's rook d1. If the king moves to f8, I actually don't see anything. Looks okay for black. Wow, there's also potential in this position to just like try and trap the queen, like rook d1. So the queen's not going to get trapped, but rook d1 might be just a good improving move. This is tough though. It's looking at queen c7, kingside castle. If this were Blitz, I would probably play rook d1, because it looks like it just improves. And then if the queen drops back to b6, it's just a better version of the position. I actually haven't calculated these lines with rook take e7, which I probably should. So queen take g6, king f8, rook take e7, king take e7, rook e1. The king starts running. We could win the queen in that line, but then there's 2 rooks for a queen, so probably not decisive. Funny move, knight e2. Knight e2, the queen just drops back to like d7. Wow, this is tough. This problem might end my amazing streak. Because I'm really not sure. Could take on e7 immediately and then play rook e1. But it doesn't seem any better than that other line. I'm tempted to look at the chat and see what people are saying, but I'm going to try and I'll try and come up with some attempt and then go back and look. So rook cd1, the queen has like 3 squares, a7, b6, and c4. Say queen c4. It's one of these positions. It's got to be good, but like, how is it good? Rook d1, queen c4, queen take g6, king f8, rook take e7, king take e7. Oh man. I don't know what else to look at. Unless I'm missing something really easy. Queen take g6, king f8, queen f5, then bishop f6. So rook d1, queen c4. Like moves like queen d6 are just met with castling. This is definitely the longest I've spent, I'm pretty sure, on any given problem. It's tough. I might be overlooking something very simple. Take e7, rook e1. Like, there's all these resources. Like, rook d1's a resource, queen take g6 is a resource, rook take e7 is a resource. So I have a feeling it's about combining them in the right way. Okay, we start with rook d1, queen c4, queen take g6, king f8, and then rook take e7, king take e7, queen take g7. And if queen f7, there's rook e1. If king e8, we just take on h8. If king e6, king e6, rook e1, king f5. I'll just calculate to mate just for fun. King f5, rook e5, king f4, queen g3 mate. Okay, so that actually gives me some hope that rook d1 is the right move. Because if rook d1, we're driving away the queen from defending the g7 pawn, which is important in this line when we take on g6 and take on e7 and take on g7. So the line I just calculated, just to double check, rook d1, queen c4, queen take g6, king f8, rook take e7, king take e7, queen take g7. And I think this line this line can be played if the queen moves to b6 or a7. And then once the king gets to e7, we take on g7, king e6. What was the line I said? King e6, rook e1. Oh yeah, and if king d6, there's queen e7 mate. If king f5, there's rook e5, king f4, queen g3 mate. It's a lot of arrows. Let's see if it works. Are you serious? Come on, Lichess. At least give me some satisfaction with like, playing that long mate. That was a really good problem, as it was difficult, and rook d1 is a hard move to find, but they have to have you like play the right line out, like queen c4. Maybe there's a couple wins, maybe that's why. Like these sort of tactics trainer problems, if there's a couple wins, they want to avoid those sort of situations. But I'm pleased I was able to actually calculate and conclude rook d1 was the best move. Just to show for people who maybe didn't follow, if queen c4, this is a key line, I'm pretty sure. I'll check with Stockfish, but yeah, the king is just too exposed here. King d6, queen e7 mate, so king f5. I'm sure this is one of many potential mates. So just to confirm, Stockfish. Wow, rook d1, only winning move. Yeah, because the problem is like a lot of other moves just give time for black to castle. And then queen c4. We take. And rook take e7, only winning move. So they should definitely have this line played out. Queen take g7, only winning move. And then there's a bunch of wins. Okay. f3 or f4. Okay. But of course rook e1. Cool. Let's do one more problem, and then I'll probably end the stream. Are you serious? Is that just a free piece? We went from such a difficult problem to just taking a free knight on e5? Am I missing something? Queen f6? Okay, let's actually calculate. Queen f6. f4. I think that's the only calculation. If he plays knight e5, then we just whatever, sack a pawn. Okay. f4, right? I also have queen h5 here, but then g6. Let's play f4. Okay, yeah, that problem deserves 0 points. It is interesting, though, that f4 might be the only winning move. But, okay, I'm going to end it there. I will look at the chat, try and address anyone who might have questions. Wow, a lot of people watching. New record. Scrolling up here. Oh, Xstorm59, what's up? Miss Derndak is in the chat. Moprak with the quotes. Slim G77, how's it going? Braden Laughlin, more puzzles. I don't think I missed anything too notable. My Sick Duck, how's it going? Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there. Keeping the streak, at least with puzzles. Hello Esta Chen. You joined at the wrong time. But I will be back. I might even be back this evening, depending. But yeah, I'll be back at various points this week. So long for now, and I will see you guys in the future. Bye.